Well, folks, this is a video that no one ever wants to make, and I certainly didn't. But I put something on Facebook yesterday, and I don't know how many of my YouTube subscribers watch my Facebook page, but the title of my Facebook page was "The Woodyard Fought Back Yesterday." And I had an accident in the woodyard. It wasn't from a chainsaw, and it wasn't from a log rolling on my leg, but my leg did get hurt and crushed, cut. I was getting a third load of logs from a friend, and we had dumped it. And when he put the dump trailer back down, he had noticed that one piece of log was still in there, and this log's about that big around. So when he dumped it, he had just pulled up like 2 or 3 feet from the pile of wood that he had just dumped. So he tried to pull it out of the trailer. It's 10 foot, probably a 10, well, it's a 12-foot trailer, so it's probably, or 14, so it's probably 10 to 12 foot long. And he couldn't get it. He asked me to go up there and help him pull it out. Well, he was a little bit farther up. The log stuck out the back. He'd already pulled it about 4 foot out, but he couldn't get it no farther. So I grabbed the end of it, and he was up at the back of the trailer. And it must have been hung, and babe, cut them lights on. They keep cutting off. I got dimmer lights on. It's pretty dim in my my den here. I'm sitting in my lazy boy and got Rosie on the couch beside me. Not that bright. All right. So when he jerked it, I wasn't expecting it. And when he jerked it, I was holding it like this. It hit me and pushed me back into the wood pile. There was a piece. I'm gonna show you a little video. I went down there a while ago, it's raining here today, and I let Rosie out to get a little exercise, and I needed to try to wear some of this soreness off his leg. But there was a piece sticking out about 2 feet, and I tripped over it. And when I tripped over it, I fell backwards. And it's probably an 18-inch piece, and when I landed on the wood, and my leg was laying across the piece that I had tripped over, and my shoulder hit on the corner of a big log, and it is bruised up and sore. But that piece of wood that we had tried to get out of that trailer, with my leg laying across the log, it came down right below the knee on the end, dug into my leg, and it dug in so hard that it actually cut my pants. But my knee is swollen up. How it did not break my leg, I do not know. Only the grace of God knows that. But the guy that's dumping the wood, he thought it was broke because he'd seen what happened. He had a bird's eye view, and that log landed on my leg while it was on top of my leg was on top of the log, and all that weight of that log came down on my leg. And he asked me if it was all right. Well, when you have something like that, I couldn't talk. I was in so much pain that I was actually afraid to move because I knew that leg was broke. But when you're in that much pain, you got to get up and walk it off. And I got up, and I couldn't even talk to him, and I got to walking off, and then I knew it wasn't broke. But then, what kind of damage is it done? And I tried to pull my pants leg up, and I seen where it was cut. But my shoulder is giving me fits. I don't know if I damaged that rotor cuff or not. I don't know. But it's better than it was yesterday morning. I'm just hoping it's bruised. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping it's bruised. But I'm going to put a picture of my leg as it was yesterday. I've got it wrapped up and got ointment on it and tightened it on it. I knew it wasn't broke, and it missed my knee, but it's below my knee. So if it would have hit my kneecap, I don't know. I could have been messed up for life. I still do not know how I avoid major injury on my leg. Now the question's still out on my shoulder, but it's raining here today, and I'm gonna make you this little video, but because we're probably gonna stay out the woodyard for a couple of days, being Thanksgiving and all, and it's supposed to rain all day today. So I just want to bring you this little video. I always try to be transparent. If something happens to me, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, it's just a freak accident. But just like I say, when I'm cutting wood up and logs, you got to prepare for that log to move, to get your foot out. Well, if I had to do it again today, I probably would have done the same thing. I didn't know how close that wood was behind me, and I wasn't expecting to get knocked off balance. And then it wouldn't have been so bad if I'd have just fell over the log and busted my butt, but with that log landing on top of my leg, that's where all the damage done, and then me hitting the corner of that log with my shoulder. So I'm gonna show you where it took place, video, and then I'm gonna show you pictures of my leg. But this is what I tripped on right there. We were pulling the wood this way, and that's the log that fell on my leg. And how I didn't break it, I don't know. If it would have been any heavier, thank God it wasn't that one. But like I say, trailer was parked up this way, and that piece was still in there, and he grabbed it and was pulling it out. And I was standing about right here where I'm at now, and we was pulling the log out, and the log must have got that knot right there, got hung in the trailer, and he jerked it. When he jerked it, I wasn't suspecting it. I think this is what happened. And when he jerked it, I had my hands on it, and it pushed me backwards, and I tripped over that. And when I tripped over that, my shoulder hit right here, and my leg was across that piece of wood there, and then that log came down on my leg. Now, why it did not break, I do not know. Wasn't God's plan, I guess. But I'm walking this morning, but I'm walking on eggshells very softly. We're gonna probably won't be in any more videos for the next couple of days. Hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. My wife's behind the camera, so you want to say anything about a Thanksgiving?
Hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you would, say a prayer for our daughter and son-in-law.
I get hurt. My daughter, her husband had COVID. When she got up this morning sick, took a home test. She's a teacher, and she's got COVID now, so I guess the whole family's going to end up with COVID. But I hope y'all going to have a wonderful, hope you eat a lot Thanksgiving. Be safe. Spend it with your family and your friends. We'll see you in a couple of days. This is Rec Outdoors.